Well, I just hope that everybody have a nice Christmas and you had a quiet Christmas. That's all I can say. I just want to say this, that being alone over Christmas, yeah, is being alone, yeah? Being with company over Christmas is being with company over Christmas. When you go away for Christmas, going away for Christmas is going away for Christmas. Because you go away for Christmas, you spend time with people. But I'm going to say this. Most people would rather spend Christmas with family and friends. When you're alone, just because you spend Christmas on your own, it doesn't mean you're going to get lonely. Loneliness, being alone and being lonely is two different things. Because when you're lonely and you've got nobody to talk to or nobody to spend time with, you've got no one to spend your time with at Christmas, it can be very daunting and it can be a nightmare. You know what I mean? It can be really, really stifling, you know? You can spend time alone and it depends on you. You can spend time alone. You can say, right, I'm going to cook my dinner. I'm going to run up and down. I'm going to do a bit of run up and down. Being alone doesn't mean that you're lonely over Christmas, over the Christmas period. You can go to family. You can go to a friend. You can go to a neighbor across the road. You can even go to the shop or go for a bit of walk and then come back and things like that. Being alone and being lonely is two different things, because when you're lonely, you got nobody to talk to, and that's very difficult. You know, it's worse than being alone now. Being alone with yourself, you can do the things you want to do. It all depends on you. Because you can cook your food, you can play music, you can do whatever. You don't have to answer to anybody. And that is the honest truth. Because being alone at Christmas, you say, right, I cook my dinner, I can go and see my family or my dad or my mum or my niece, my son, my daughter, whoever you're going to see in that period of time. I can see a friend. There are just sometimes that you need that extra space on your own, you know, because being alone and being lonely is two different things. I know sometimes being alone can stifle you. It can give you an actual nightmare, and that is the honest truth. That being lonely can stifle you and it can drain you. It can stress you out to the boil. It can drive you to despair, into a dark places. But being alone, you just need that extra space to be with yourself. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can think, you know what? I think I need me for me. You know what I mean? And you need yourself for yourself sometime, at all time. You know. And it's like I said, being lonely and being alone is two different things. Being lonely when you got no one to talk to. But being alone, you have all the space you need. You're going to speak to people anyway, wherever you go. And that's the honest truth, that. You know what I mean? I think sometime at Christmas, you spend time by yourself. You can go and visit your family or friends or whoever. You know what I mean? But when you're lonely, when you're lonely, it's not a good fit. It's not fun sometimes. You know? Like I was saying before, anytime you fix somebody up and you start telling details about that person, that woman will throw it in your face. As soon as you have an argument with that woman, she'll throw it in your face. And I've seen that happen to me. once, and I didn't like that. So I'm very uncomfortable with that. Very, very uncomfortable. I just don't like being fixed up. To tell you the truth, I hate it. I hate being fixed up. You know what I mean? It's okay, it's fixed up as long as the person is genuine. The person is okay. But from the moment you start fixing that person up with somebody else, then there's a problem. Like I said, you can tell them too much about you. And what do? They take that information, what was told to them, and as soon as any argument comes in, they throw it in your face. That's not good. That is not a good fit. Because people get it fucking wrong all the time when they fix somebody else. Matchmaking. You think you're doing a better good? You're doing a worse good. You're doing a worse good. You think that person's going to thank you for it? Listen, when you start fixing somebody up, yeah, they become no longer grateful. Because when they become no longer grateful, then you know that person is quite capable of getting a partner of his own without somebody else fixing him up with somebody else. You can't matchmake people today. You can't do it. Like I remember when I was in a club one time, and this woman says to me, all my friends like you. When I look at the friend, I took one look at the friend, I walked away. You expect me to have a girlfriend with her? You expect me to have a relationship with that lady? Look, go and do that to somebody else. Don't ever come do that to me again. And that's exactly what I said to her in Saturday's nightclub. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it, blah, blah, blah. Listen. I'm strictly a buck here. I'm not interested in it, and it's simple as that. You can't fix people up with people today. You just can't do it. The moment you start telling things about that person, and you start telling them about the actual person itself, and then when there's a slightest little argument, they throw it in your face. That's not a good fit. That is not good. And the people you fix them up with, the woman who you fix that woman with, that man becomes not more grateful, he becomes less grateful. He becomes ungrateful. And the reason why that man becomes ungrateful because that man knows that he can go out and get a girlfriend of his own without somebody trying and fucking pawn him off with somebody who is insecure. You know what I mean? You can't do that. And that's the truth. All they do when you tell them stuff about the man, they take that stuff and when there's one argument or anything like you have words and argument and all that, they throw it in the man's face. That's why a lot of people, you even get women do not like being fixed up themselves. A lot of women hate being fixed up. Especially if the man is not her type. You know what I mean? You know, and even when the man fixes up with a man with a woman, she's not my kind of person. You know? It's like I said, over the Christmas period. I mean, on Boxing Day, there was the sales and a lot of people went town. Town was very busy on Boxing Day. Very, very busy on Boxing Day yesterday because I think my friend went to town. Town was actually busy. People were out there in town. Well, they're looking for the sales actually. But now the festivities is over now. And now it's the new year. What's going to happen in 2024? I don't know. We have to wait and see. But anyway, people, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And a prosperous 2024. Part 4. You know, that's why a lot of people spend money all for that one day. You know what I mean? Christmas, you know? All for that one day. That is the truth.